Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a Miniverse Cafe Series 3. I know we've been doing a lot of throwback 2s, but we have a 3 today. And what we have is, I've done mango pops before, but I didn't have a channel, so I didn't show those, but let's see what it comes with. So we have a little display here with 2 slots we have our 2 popsicle sticks, which we're going to put the pops in there after. It comes with a pop mold, which is cool. You can definitely use this a lot for other things. Let me get her out and show you. 1 second. Come on, stuck to the plastic. All right, so it's a silicone mold, and it comes in 2 parts. And look at that. It even has like the buttons that go into each little place. I was going to say thing and place at the same time. I said pling. So we have that, which is exciting. It comes with some strawberry juice here. Good stuff. Source, squeeze the day. Yes, squeeze the day, And a bunch of blueberries, which I love when it comes with a whole bunch of blueberries and extra product, because we're only going to use a few of them. But I'm going to show you a trick or two that I think will work better. I did the mango pops, and for some reason, here I'll show you them, they have the strawberries in them. But as you can see, you cannot see the strawberries on the other side. So the mango syrup was very not translucent at all. And I tell you what, I cured it. It was one of my first things I've ever done. Cured it, let it sit, cured it forever. Squeezed the pop, and resin was still squirting out any side it could. So it never cured properly in the middle. These, however, look, I can see there's a blueberry there. It's kind of translucent. So if this liquid is a little more see-through, we'll have better luck, which, no offense, Miniverse, you should have done translucent, like fruity pops. Mango, no offense, is not really that translucent, so whatever. Doesn't matter. So let's see what this looks like, and we'll assess the situation. Okay, so this actually, it looks like it might be translucent. Okay, so what we're going to do to get the perfect placement of blueberries that we want, we're going to take some product. I guess I'll use a toothpick. Can I go in with a toothpick? Yeah, I mean, I can see through it, so it looks like it'll be okay. We'll see. Smear it in there to a thin layer. And if it's not translucent enough, I will assess the situation when we get there. Because you're going to do the outer layer here, which they don't tell you to do this, I believe. I think they just tell you to throw it in and basically do your thing. But this is going to make it easier on us because, like I said with the mango one before, I didn't get the placement I want, and the pieces of fake fruit are heavier than the liquid, kind of like a glitter, so they end up going back or they end up flowing to the bottom, which is not what we want them where we want them. All right, I think this will work. It's translucent enough, I think, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna set those down. I'm gonna open my blueberries down here just a sec, real carefully. So they're gonna go flying everywhere. Set it back up here. And just because this is sticky, I'm gonna take a blueberry with it, place it where we want it. And I think it looks better with like placement. Remember, they don't have to mirror, but they're gonna be the opposite. So like what I mean is if we put a blueberry here and we put it over there, like when we squish it down, they might interfere with each other. So I think we'll just do, no, we'll have to do a few blueberries on the other side. Okay, so let me think this out. Put that one down there. Leave a little space for the liquid to get around it too. And then I'll put this one up here. And then the same with, I'll do this one opposite. Put that one over there. Put that one there. And we'll do that right there. Okay, so put that back in there for right now. And so what I'm going to do is put these in the light real quick to give them a cure so that they're stuck on there. Okay, so we cured those on there. Try not to bend them that much because they will pop off because it will be silicone. So we're trying to make it so they stay. And real quickly, I'm going to put some more on here and put the blueberries on here. And I'll show you real quick what I'm going to do to make sure they don't interfere with each other. Okay, so I put the liquid on here. And so like we're going to do this real quick. So mirror it. So you're going to see where they're going to be to make sure that you don't put them exactly on top of the other ones. Take this stick again, take a blueberry, come on. And so it's going to have to be, oh my gosh, too liquidy. 1 second. All right, so I placed the blueberry on. Sorry, I got confused for a second. So if we do this, it's going to mirror it like that, and so they won't touch on the inside. So I'm going to give this one a cure real quick in the light as well. All right, so I cured that one up as well. So how we're gonna do this is gently place them together. And I just realized, well, I didn't just realize, but I was realizing when they were curing, they didn't give me the top piece. They usually give a piece here that holds like the toothpicks and makes it flat on the bottom. So I'm not sure. So we're gonna have to do a perfect pour. Okay, but as you see, look, they're not touching each other on the inside there. We're gonna try one first with this just to see if it's translucent enough to work. If not, we're gonna have to do the other one with a clear. So I'm gonna give this a second upside down. Okay, so let's stick the nozzle in, and remember, be gentle. Just letting it squirt in, and we're letting it go in between everything. And the way we did this, yeah, okay, perfect. This should work because I can see through it. And stick the nozzle in and just gently go. I'm gonna stop towards the top for a minute. It's starting to seep out the side. That's not good. Guess we're gonna have to hold it. That sounds so annoying. Okay, so backup plan, we're gonna have to hold it. So it's gonna have a little displacement when we put the stick in. So let me see. I think we did one at a time. Place the stick in as far as you would like it to. Basically that far, probably. We move it back and forth up top just to get it flat. Okay. And so we're gonna have to spot cure this like this real quick while we hold it. And then the other side as well. Luckily, this one actually is gonna work better than the other one because, like I said before, and you need to squeeze it together so that the resin, obviously, it doesn't squeeze out the bottom like it is, but so it adheres to the other resin that we put the blueberries on. Okay, I'm gonna give this a full cure, and I'm gonna come back and actually I'm gonna give this one a full cure. I'm gonna do the other one like you just saw me to do, and then we'll come back and I'll show you them in the display. All right, so I cured them and I unmolded them. I also did a little filing on the side, so if they look a little, that's why they look a little dusty. That actually worked pretty well. As you can see, it is, well, you know what? There's a little residue from the thing. So if you wanted to go over, dip it in like clear and then re-cure it, you could. But we're gonna put these in there. I have to say these were a lot easier to do than the other ones were because like I said before, the mango ones just weren't see-through, and I just don't understand why they would do that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This was kind of fun. These ones were a little messy, and sometimes I get a little anxious with the molds because you saw how it went. But you know what? It went pretty well. I think it would have gone even better if I had still had the plastic piece that was to go on top of the mold, but I don't know where that is because I did the other one, so it might have had it in the other one, so who knows. But thank you guys for watching another video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.